So I'm talking with Stephan Eller, who is from Tesoma. Tesoma has a partnership now with MHM. They run this company together, and he's the marketing manager. And we're going to talk a little bit about the dryers and MHM. So this really seems like a real dynamic partnership where quality screen printing and quality dryer. Is that like why this has happened, I guess?
Well, actually, Rick, that started many years ago. You see, Tesoma was founded in 1993, and basically since back then we had a close relationship with MHM because they always focused on the best quality printing machines on the market, and we wanted to focus on the best quality drying equipment on the market. So each company specialized in a certain area, and we combined that to provide the best products together. So, and now in 2016, Tesoma was bought by the LFFICIENCY Holding by Mr. Ulrich Lohse, and in 2018 the group was also joined by MHM, and so MHM also joined LFFICIENCY Holding.
Right.
Now we are closer together than ever. Now it's really like a big family.
Right, so it's a natural progression.
It's a natural progression, yeah.
Okay, so I think that in a lot of parts of the world and in Europe, people are familiar with Tesoma dryers, but in the United States, not so much. So I'd like to talk about a few of the qualities of a Tesoma dryer that make it different than the competition. So one I know is that you have a much more attention to energy savings than a lot of the competition. You want to talk a little bit about that in the dryers?
Sure. We know energy efficiency is one of the big topics of our time, so we always focused on perfect installation. So, for example, our dryers work for 8 hours, 12 hours and more, and they're still cool to the touch. The surface is always cool enough to touch it, so the heat stays where it is supposed to stay, inside, where it is needed for the curing process, so you don't waste any energy by letting the heat outside. That's one of the main features.
Well, it's funny, I actually had an expensive piece of equipment. I was going to put it on your dryer over there, and I was afraid, and then, wait a minute, it's cold.
Don't worry about that.
I was shocked.
Don't worry about that. You can put your cell phone or your laptop or whatever you want onto one of our dryers. It will not get damaged.
Right. So I think that another quality of Tesoma dryers that seems like very much of interest to people is that you seem to have more than a competition, like a method of making a more stable temperature within the chamber. You want to talk a little bit about what you're able to achieve and how you're able to achieve it?
Yeah, sure. You see, every machine we manufacture, no matter if it's a standard machine or a special construction, goes through an intense approval process. Meaning at the end of this process, each machine, no matter what kind of machine it is installed inside our factory and tested to the last part. So we actually run tests with temperature inside the machine, minimum, maximum temperature in between process, the full temperature range the machine has to do. We also measure the exact parameters given by our customers when it comes to special constructions, and we put sensors through that. Through the machine, it's called a data pack, and the sensors constantly check the temperature inside during the process. So we have an exact graph of the temperature development inside, from left to right and from front to back. So this way we can make sure that the temperature is even inside the whole machine.
So how do you achieve this stable temperature? So I know a lot of other dryers that I've had at my shop or that I've seen in the field, have spikes and then low because of the way the airflow is, the way the burner's situated, the way the sensors are. What is it about a Tesoma dryer that allows it to keep a more constant temperature where you're not worried about scorching and you're not worried about the ink washing off?
Okay, certain details, of course, I'm not allowed to tell you, but
yes, you can kill me if you tell me.
I surely won't.
Destroy the videotape.
I surely won't. I surely won't kill you. But the secret is good engineering. Our engineers took very much effort to find the perfect airflow to make sure the heat and the air spread evenly inside the machine, and therefore you have a stable temperature everywhere in the machine. So we make sure that the airflow is very constant and very stable in each part of the machine, so it's everywhere the same, and therefore you have also an even temperature everywhere.
Do you maybe have sensors in different places other dryers don't as well?
Oh, of course we do. Of
Yeah.
course we do. You see, we have some kind of indirect heating. Our heating elements are in the bottom of the machine, not on top of the machine.
Interesting.
So the temperature difference which needs to be settled is in the bottom. Indirect heating, as I said. Then the blowers bring up the air into the hood. On this way, temperature is measured to make sure that the air which goes into the hood and is blown onto the textile has the certain temperature it needs. Only then it works properly, and then the air goes down with the measured temperature and with the exact temperature you want.
So, for example, if the dryer is full of shirts, it's not really going to affect the temperature.
It will not. Surely not.
As you move Tesoma dryers more to the U.S. market, I know with your attention to quality of construction, I would imagine the same. You will have people for installation and repair will be trained, and you're prepared for this move to the United States.
Yes, of course. You see, we know the importance of good service and good, well-trained technicians, and therefore we started together with MHM a very close cooperation with the company SPSI and Tom Cadude from the United States and Minnesota. They've been working together with MHM for a very long time already. Therefore, we met them as well. We got close connection. We already instructed them on how to handle our machines. They got training from our experts here in Europe, and they are prepared to service the machines. They take care of the business, and we of course support them with advice, further information, and spare parts.
All right.
Greg, thanks very much.